What's up, y'all? This is Jason. Let's try out this Yellowstone Maple Bourbon medium roast, 100% Arabic, artificially flavored ground coffee. Let's see what we got in the box. Okay, so here's what the pod looks like. And I just answered my question by looking at the side of this box. My wife bought this, I didn't pick it up, and I don't know where she bought it. So on the side of the box it says start every box the Dutton way. Now I didn't know before if this Yellowstone had to do with the Yellowstone TV show. I'll be honest with y'all, I've never watched the show before. I don't have a problem with the show, I've just never tried it out before. I don't watch a lot of TV. So let's check out and see what it says on the side of this box. Start every day the Dutton way. Life on the Dutton Ranch requires a fistful of grit and a spirit of cowboy. Whether you're watching the day break over Montana's big sky, defending what's worth protecting, or just headed to the rodeo, this bold and smooth blend is your go-to for riding out every day's adventures and all the life's ups and downs. Alright, maybe one day I'll check out the Duttons. Do I look like I need a cup of coffee? Beth. I don't know if Beth ever said that. I know who Beth is. I think she's supposed to be kind of sassy. But here we are on the side of the box. Well, that kind of tricked me. I flipped this over and was looking at it. And this texture here, it looks like a texture. They did a good job at creating that texture. The way it was falling and the light's hitting it, it actually looked like it had texture to it, like a leather or something. Okay, I'm gonna throw this thing in an old Keurig. I've already got it warmed up, and we'll make us a cup of coffee. I definitely need it. Right, here we are, outside with us some maple bourbon, medium roast coffee from Yellowstone, and that is based off of a TV show. I didn't always know that until I got it out of the box. I think I've done a Yellowstone before and I didn't have the box. I just had the pod. And now that I've read about the Duttons on the side of the box, one day I'm gonna have to check out that show. I think it comes on Paramount. Don't have Paramount, but I would like to get Paramount for Star Trek. All right, got the old Minnie Mouse cup. One day y'all probably like to see me use a different cup other than Minnie Mouse. I just basically, once I started using this cup, I just kept on, I put everything in it. You don't dirty up a lot of different dishes that way. Y'all, I was wiped out whenever I got off work today. I don't know why I was so tired. Man, took my daughter to a doctor's appointment, and she and I had split an energy drink, and it wasn't one of the sugar-free ones. It was a Amp by Mountain Dew. I don't know if it had all the sugar in it or what, but it did not help us out. It more like it kicked our butt. And I came home and I took a nap. It was kind of a struggle to take a nap. Halfway took a nap on the couch, halfway took a nap in the bed, but I do feel a little better. But this is a coffee review, not a nap review. This is pretty warm. So how are y'all doing today? Got a little view of the yard. It is after 6 o'clock. I'd say probably about 6:30. I can't see the time right now. My alarm for my nap was set for 6. Then my mom called. We had us a little rain shower earlier. Wasn't too bad. Just enough to help the grass keep growing. And yes, part of this does still need cutting, but out there has been cut. There's only so many hours in the day, y'all. I worked a pretty long week last week. 72 hours at the day job. So I decided I was going to take me a couple of days off this week. Why not? I got plenty of vacation time. I don't think I want to wait till the end of the year and take like absolutely all my time at one chunk again this year. I think I'm going to take some here and there. The only thing about it is if you take it all in one chunk, it affects less overtime hours. seen a lot of butterflies out here lately. I guess it's that time. I saw one out the front door at work. Lit on some gum. I don't know if it's because the gum, the sugar in the gum, or what. But butterflies will light on weird things like that. Like I had some pears that had gone bad, and I'd thrown them out. Well, I went back to where the area outside, it was outside in part of the yard where I'd thrown them out, and a butterfly was sitting on it. So I guess it's the sugar they were after. I'd probably like it if I clean up some of this junk. You say, why don't you clean up some of that mess? Nobody's used that turtle thing in probably, well, definitely over 10 years. I like that. Maybe I might need to clean that up. I used to take pictures of sunglasses on top of that pot right there. Why, you ask? I have a sunglass business. eBay sales. At rock too. That's funny. When you're on your phone versus I could point straight at that rock versus where the camera angle is on the phone, I'd have to point in a different area. It's unusual. Okay, y'all, let's talk about this coffee. I'm pretty sure I lost y'all a long time ago. So the maple bourbon, when it was brewing, I could smell the maple. Y'all, I'm gonna have to drink me some bourbon at some point. It's been so long since used to hang out with my buddies and have us a little bourbon or little alcoholic beverage or whatever, but I just don't drink. And I mean, I can tell you, if I'd smelled some bourbon, I would know it. But to me, I didn't smell bourbon with this coffee. I did smell the maple for sure. It reminds you of maple syrup. Okay, I can smell it now. It's got a good aroma, even though my sinuses are a little messed up from weed eating and things like that. It'll probably be cooled off a little bit. It's a good coffee. It's got a little sweetness to it, even though I didn't add any sugar to it, but you know, the maple flavor. I usually like to drink my coffee pure. I used to be a sugar and creamer kind of guy, maybe a little liquid creamer or liquid stuff, or I've used the powdered creamer. I put milk in it, and then all of a sudden I just decided just to cut all that stuff out and just drink it black. And people always look at you funny when you say, what do you want in it? I don't want nothing in it. Black. I like it. That's some good coffee. That maple bourbon's got a good flavor to it. Some of these coffees I try are just kind of, hey, that's a good coffee, or it's an okay coffee. I like the flavor. I can definitely taste the maple. I can't tell you that I taste the bourbon. If you've ever drank this, I would love to hear your opinion on whether you pick up the bourbon. But the maple flavor, it is definitely there, and you can tell that this is a medium roast. It's not too light, it's not too strong. This is a good, you know, the maple kind of gives a little bit of sweetness without having sugar in it. Hey, maybe it does have a hint of sugar in it, but they didn't say so on the box. Coffee's pretty good. I was just about to make the comment that it's mighty quiet. You don't hear any birds or bugs or anything. But there they are getting tuned up. Last time I throw something in the burn pile. The rabbit ran out of it. That's one thing I hate about creating a burn pile and taking a while before I ever burn it. All the things that end up living in there, and then when I do burn it, you know, I go around and I give them a chance. I mean, I throw stuff at it and everything, try to run them out. But you know, if you've got, I have burned a burn pile before that looked like snail apocalypse in there before. Wow, that stuff's going down. Had me a cup of coffee whenever I took my daughter to her doctor's appointment this afternoon, and it was one of those donut shop brands, and it was just a medium roast coffee. The funny thing is they had some of those drawers, some little metal drawers where you can pull them open and see what else is in there. Well, I was thinking there was going to be a variety of different things, but I kept on pulling drawers open. It was all the same thing. And the little setup they had there, it was kind of in the waiting area, looked clean. So I was struggling, y'all. So I was like, I kept on waiting and waiting. Finally, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make me a cup of coffee. As soon as I make a cup of coffee, she's going to end up coming out, and it's going to be too hot to take with me. I don't want to be trying to drive and drink this coffee. But I was like, I'll just make her wait while I drink the coffee. But of course, wouldn't you know it, I opened up the Keurig, put my pot in, and somebody else had left their pot in. My wife says that they have a terrible problem with that where she works. People are lazy and leaving their pods in. She will get on my butt if I leave a pod in our Keurig. Pretty good. I've still been enjoying the Sasquatch, Black Rifle Sasquatch, and what was that? The Black Rifle Waking the Neighbors. If I need extra boost, I'll drink that one because it's got it says, I think it says high caffeine. I don't think it says extra caffeine. I think it says high caffeine. Could be wrong. It's got a rooster on the front holding a cup of coffee. Y'all, I appreciate y'all checking out this video, listening to me ramble. I'd like to know your opinion on this Yellowstone Maple Bourbon coffee. Have you ever tried it? Would you like to try it? And what's your opinion on what it tastes like? Did you pick up any bourbon? Can you smell any bourbon? Did you smell the maple? Did you taste it? What do you think about the Yellowstone brand coffee? Decent coffee? Let me know what you think in the comments. Appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I'm going to sign off here and finish up this coffee and try and do something productive. I think I'm going to take tomorrow off. I've already put in for it. And I'm going to enjoy a peaceful day. How about that? Get paid to have a peaceful day. Wish it wasn't gonna be so hot though. It may be kind of hot. It may restrict me to inside activities. It's all right. I've got plenty to do. Y'all have a good one. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me. And again, this was the Maple Bourbon. I'm not sure where you buy that at or what it cost. I just told you how it tastes. All right. Y'all have a good one. Thanks. Bye.